Chair of Chairs, perhaps we must quickly start by exposing the white lies of the Democratic Alliance, that it can support certain departments but not support other departments. There are 4 key budget votes in Parliament. The first is the fiscal framework and revenue proposals. It gives the budget bills the blueprint and sets the economic policy direction. The DA voted in support of this and it passed. The second one is the division of revenue bill. Now this one deals with the allocation of national, provincial and local government. The DA voted in support of this bill and it passed. We're now dealing with the appropriation bill, which allocates funds to individual government departments and programs. The DA cannot cherry pick. Voting for the appropriation bill means approving the entire budget, inclusive of all the departments. So let us be very clear, South Africans, the DA will vote for the appropriation budget, which funds each and every department, including the Department of Higher Education, including the Department of Human Settlements. The DA's narrative is a deliberate distortion at best, or sheer ignorance at worst. The economic freedom fighters has been at the forefront of confronting the crisis in higher education, even when those who are making the most noise now stood on the sidelines. We are perplexed that the Democratic Alliance only discovered corruption when their deputy minister was fired. Before the firing of the deputy minister, they were singing praises about the GNU. Today they want to behave like an opposition. Fortunately, the people of South Africa are not stupid and can see straight through your lies. So we're not going to waste time with this fake fight between the DA and the ANC. Minister, we're going to present to you 7 urgent and practical steps to rescue higher education from the collapse. Number 1, you must fix NSFAS or eradicate it entirely. There is absolutely no reason why NSFAS still struggles to pay students. We've got about 19 million people in South Africa on SASSA and an additional 9 million receiving 350 each and every single month. NSFAS only deals with an odd 1 million students. Why can you not develop an efficient payment system that will pay students, institutions and accommodations directly? We have got 4 companies here, Minister, that NSFAS pays to pay students. But what makes this even more infuriating is that these 4 corrupt companies don't have FSP licenses. So the likelihood is that these middlemen also have their own middlemen to pay the students. What happens? NSFAS pays the corrupt fintech. The fintech has a middleman with an FSP license. Only thereafter do students get paid, a middleman of a middleman. The second thing you must do is to clean up the SETAs. You must blacklist corrupt board members, Minister. You must blacklist corrupt CEOs. Not this thing you are doing now. Someone gets suspended in one SETA, you take them and put them in a separate SETA. The third thing you must do, Minister, is to support the student debt bill of the EFF. We're going to keep laboring this point until it sinks in. It makes no sense why you withhold the certificates and qualifications of students who owe you debt, because they must use the same degrees to go and seek employment opportunities so that they can be able to have funding. You spend billions bailing out ESCOM, billions bailing out SAA. You are now going to spend 700 million rands on a useless national dialogue. Why don't you take that 700 million and bail out the youth of South Africa? The fourth thing you must do, Minister, is to declare a student housing emergency. I hope we are writing together with the deputy ministers. Introduce a 1 student, 1 bed policy by 2027. The state of student accommodation in South Africa is not only inhumane, it's gross negligence. Partner with municipalities, partner with human settlements. Introduced a BOT model for student accommodation. Invite progressive business to come, they build, they operate for a period of 15 to 20 years. Thereafter, they transferred back the buildings to government and our institutions. Free education here for you, Minister. The fifth thing you must do is to professionalize and protect workers and academics in our institutions. Minister, excellence in education begins with the workers and the educators, but many of them are exploited. Standardize pay, in-source workers, and reward hard-working lecturers and academics. You cannot expect a world-class education from an exploited workforce. The sixth thing you must do, Minister, is to raise the status of TVET colleges. I'm happy you spoke about it today. We must stop treating TVET colleges like glorified high school. Give them more funding, equip their infrastructure, and market them with the same pride and passion that you do with institutions. By the way, Germany built its economy on artisans. South Africa can do the same. Lastly, and that's point number 7, introduce an unemployed graduate grant. I know you are going to say this is beyond your mandate, but you must lead the discussion, partner with labor, social development, treasury, even the presidency for oversight. Our young people are graduating, but they don't have jobs. Look at the painful thing happening to the unemployed doctors. Young people in South Africa must be paid for looking for jobs, because looking for a job, Minister, is extremely expensive in South Africa, worse when someone is a graduate. Now, I've got a simple advice for you, Minister. The comrades who are claiming to support you because they are stealing from the sector are not going to be there when you are removed as Minister of Higher Education. When you fall, you are going to fall alone. Therefore, you must decide. It's either you are going to be on the side of students or you are going to be on the side of corrupt comrades of the ANC. This is why we cannot accept this budget, because we have got no certainty that the 142 billion rands is going to be used correctly. Why? NSFAS has a middleman of a middleman of a middleman. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Member. The Honourable Zondo. Please proceed, Honourable Member.
Chair of Chairs, I'm being intimidated here to support this bill at all costs. But as IFP, firstly, Minister, I think as young people of this country, we must congratulate the former chairperson of the ANC Youth League, Umelu Sikigaba, for obtaining a PhD. And it's an inspiration to us young people of this country that no matter what, we go forward, no matter the challenges that we face, but we continue with education, because it's the only key that will open everything for us in the near future. But we want to say to you, Honorable Kigaba, that holding a PhD must be accompanied by being humbled, no arrogancy, treat South Africa as you wish your children will be treated. What I think, Honourable Minister, is disturbing me.
No, Honourable members, just calm down, please. Proceed, Honourable Member.
Both Portfolio Committee and citizens of South Africa have witnessed some of the most concerning lapses in accountability from the Ministry of Higher Education. That is being shown by all the clips that are doing round of the Portfolio Committee of Higher Education, whereby the transparency and accountability has been denied. South African citizens have been denied the right to know everything that is happening within the department that they voted for. To make it worse, the legislation arm of the government remained dissatisfied with explanation and justification provided by the minister regarding the controversy surrounding the SETA board appointments. We still want answers from that, because you cannot say that we trust this budget, whereas it's going to be implemented by the sitters that are not trustworthy. We need transparent and accountability for our people. 2024 and 2025, the CIE grant was allocated for Hetsibande and Amajuba TVET College. And still now, for those accommodations that were meant to be built are not up. And you ask yourself, if you continue to announce that the more beds for students are being allocated in this budget, are they going to stand up or not? Because the previous grants have not delivered what was desired to be delivered.